Hey guys, M13 here. It's I had a friend of mine call me up and ask me if I could substitute a class in a city. Well, it's about 40 minutes away from my house, but technically it's like 3 cities away from my house or something crazy. 4 cities away. It took me 30 minutes to travel that distance through 4 cities. Taiwan. Yeah, but we're gonna have rush hour here. I pulled out into this road and it was a bit hectic, so I thought I would. That guy's got a weird smile going on. So I thought I'd film it for you guys. It's been a while since I've filtered in rush hour traffic. This road they're on right now, I used to do this every day. I used to do like a 30-40 minute commute to work every day on this road. But I would do the 30-40 minute commute in about 20 minutes. Just by speeding and filtering and running reds. And I did it every single day for like years. It was crazy. And I tell you, like, I used to be I'm still aggressive, but I used to be such an aggressive rider that I was either full throttle or full brakes. There was nothing in between. There was no point where I was ever just kind of neutral on the throttle. It didn't exist. And I was always just passing other people. I was never being passed. And I mean that quite literally. Like I was never passed. Like so far I've passed, I don't know, 20, 30 other motorcycles. But I'm still going slow, very slow compared to how I used to ride. And when I'm doing these lane changes, am I shoulder checking? Answer is no. That's because I'm using my mirrors, right? No. Answer is again no. Because I'm riding quickly, I have to focus on what's ahead of me. So when I do lane changes, believe it or not, I don't check my mirror, I don't shoulder check, I do none of that. I just move over. Because the chances of someone being next to me when I'm passing everyone, going quicker than all the other people around me, is very, very slim. Because to be next to me, they'd have to be keeping up with me. So it's one of the reasons why in some ways aggressive riding is safer. There's some safety with riding quicker than everyone else, in the sense that you're never really going to have someone like next to you in your blind spot, or you're never going to be in someone else's blind spot, because you're always passing people. So you just need to be aware of what's in front of you, and as it goes by you, you know where it is as you're passing it. And there's never really going to be anything approaching you from behind or going into your blind spot if you're at a pace that's a little bit quicker than everyone else. And the key word there is a little bit quicker than everyone else. If you're flying along at double everyone's speed, then what safety advantages you have from being quicker are thrown out the window and replaced with the dangers of going much quicker than everyone else. Yeah, when I was younger, I would fly down this road in this kind of traffic doing 60 miles an hour, and the speed limit here is 30 or less than that. No, it's about 30. So yeah, I do double the speed limit in rush hour traffic every day, and I never had any problems. I never had any accidents. I think the only crash I ever had on this road while riding at high speeds was from another guy who I passed, and he was on like I was on a scooter and he was on like a no, other way around. I was on a motorcycle and he was on like a souped up scooter, and he decided to chase me and like race with me, and we were both doing 100 or so, and there was a small gap, like there was a small gap, and we were both going for the gap, and we kind of both tried to shoot into the same small hole. But the point of that story was, like, again, he was going. My problem was, the only time I had an accident while doing twice the speed limit was because I found someone else who was also doing twice the speed limit. If he'd been going slower and I just shot past him, there wouldn't have been a problem. It was because he tried to race me, and I had someone else going the same speed as me, which caused the accident. Because when we both went to go between two cars, we both tried for the same spot, and we collided. mean, I'm checking every space on my right with this. I'm always expecting a scooter to pop out between two cars from those cars I was passing on the right. So. Right now on the left we have a guy who's actually maybe going to pass me, and he kind of wanted to swerve over into my lane while I was in it. So again, so far I've had no danger from anyone in front of me. It's only when there's other people as quick as me, or, well, I was going to say quicker, but so far we haven't met anyone quicker than me yet. But it's only when there's people approaching you from behind that it makes me nervous. Everything in front of me, that's my responsibility. I can keep my eyes on it. Anything approaching me from behind, that's a different matter. I can't always be watching behind me, especially when I'm riding a little bit aggressively. That was a hard gap to judge. I had a hope that car was going to continue moving over enough for me to. Hey, dipshit, you're not a scooter. Oh, I remember this. One of the interesting things about this road is you get a lot of foreign laborers that walk along it. See, all those girls, and they're always girls, you get like hundreds of female foreign laborers that walk along this road every day. And they're not, they're all from the Philippines, they're all Filipinos, and then they're factory workers, so factory workers aren't allowed to have licenses, so you get hundreds of youngish girls that walk along this road, and none of them have a license, none of them can travel around. I always feel sorry for them. I'm like, they work a hard job and they don't even have the freedom of a vehicle. Yeah, but if you were inclined to do so, and I'm not, you could probably pick up a girl on the street super easily, because you get hundreds of girls that don't have a vehicle to walk along the street every day. You could just hang out on the street and chat to them and be happy. Probably easy. The whole street on the right hand side, girls, see? It's the entire freaking street. Okay, that guy, well, he passed me, but I was literally slowing down to look at the girls on the side. And the guy's a freaking moron. He doesn't have a headlight. Yeah, see? You guys see that? Just hundreds and hundreds of girls pouring out of factories. It's interesting, they hire women workers over men because women, they work harder. Okay, that guy that passed me, he's still within sight. I kind of want to pass him back. Yeah, he's right in front of me now. Yeah, I'm hesitating a lot more than I would have, than I used to. I'm not really being like afraid. I'm just being a little bit more cautious than I used to be, but that's probably a good thing. I'm thinking of making a video where I ride around my Ninja and offer people like free rides, like a free taxi. Like if I'll see someone at a bus stop and I'll pull up on my Ninja and offer them a ride.